So we'll wrap things up with North Carolina and Bill Belichick on the recruiting trail. Trashawn Ruffin has flipped to the Tar Heels, a guy who was previously committed to Texas A&M, and this is now the highest rated commitment in this 2026 class for North Carolina. This is commitment number 9, and it's ranked 22nd in the composite, the 247 composite rankings. First 4-star, 6'3", 307. And when we put this tape on, you're going to see a guy who not too much movement in terms of getting upfield going on, but you see the strength, you see the size, and you understand that Bill Belichick wants big, strong defensive linemen.
Yeah, we saw the video with Bill Belichick showing his leg flexibility and strength holding up his girlfriend. So maybe he likes slider women, but when it comes to defensive linemen, really defensive players in general, front seven players, he likes size. 6'3", 307. Again, not the dynamic penetrator, right? He's not that 3 technique that you're going to see in his clips, playing both sides, catching touchdowns necessarily, getting in the backfield, slipping blocks. This is a plugger. This is a guy with lower body strength. This is a guy with physicality. He's got knockback, as you see right there. That's a tackle for loss.
He's moving guys for sure.
But that's like a forceful tackle for loss. And I think, these are hard players to find. There's just not that many guys with that kind of size that want to play that physical style, to be the Vince Wilfork of this defense, like he had it so many years at New England Patriots. So this is someone who wants to play that style, who has the physical size to play that style, and is right down the road, right? Mount Olive, North Carolina, trying to keep your best players home. North Carolina actually has had...
That was nice right there.
Very nice. North Carolina's had some success at keeping some of these 5-star players home. You think of your Travis Shaws, your Keyshawn Silver, right? The defensive tackle went to USC. Other one went to, I believe, went to Texas. But those guys never materialized at UNC as far as maximizing their ability. I think with Ruffin, you are seeing his ability fitting what they're doing or what they want to do at North Carolina. So hopefully you get more out of him while he is in the hometown school, as opposed to just kind of signing him, getting the big ceremony, and then the kid transfers.
And look, this is a guy from North Carolina, but the significance of flipping a Texas A&M commit, if you're Bill Belichick, I mean, if you're a Carolina fan, I would probably say that you have to expect to land a top 300 sort of kid from the state of North Carolina if you want to have any sort of success moving forward.
No doubt. And look, these guys are hard to replace. That's like, I keep hammering that, but defensive tackles, it's hard to get these guys in the portal. It's hard to get them in recruit. It's very hard to get them in recruiting, but at least you can get them and keep them. The portal, guys that are good like this, teams tend to keep them until they go pro. So you got to get these guys in high school recruiting. This is the balance between the portal and high school recruiting is going to be a hot topic forever. But I think if you look at this draft and look at all the defensive linemen going in the first round, most of those guys were homegrown blue chippers, and that's what Trashawn Ruffin is. And I think he is a tremendous fit for what Bill Belichick is trying to do, with the ability to knock guys back, to take up 2 gaps if he needs to, the willingness to go right through somebody as opposed to trying to slip everything and potentially creating gaps. This guy can be a team player on the defensive end, allowing the linebackers to make plays, allowing other positions to be the star, so to speak, of the defense while doing the dirty work, taking up blocks and being physical and resetting the line of scrimmage, not with quickness, but with knockback power.
Yep, there it is. I mean, it's a fun tape to watch, a little bit of a throwback, so to speak, but a big commitment here for North Carolina and this 2026 class.
Yeah, by the way, we keep saying 300 plus. From what I'm hearing, he's closer to 6'3", 330 right now. So when we talk about that size being hard to find, this is what we're talking about. It is hard to find. Actually, you have a quote here from UNC. This is from the UNC camp when Ruffin was there. He said they loved him at the camp. His grades weren't up to par. Then they ended up offering him, and then ultimately now his grades are back to where they got to be. And they're pursuing him, obviously, full bore. He's now a Tar Heel.
Carolina fans, you guys have been great supporting us. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll have you covered, as we always do, with the recruiting stuff, the transfer portal stuff, which we'll heat up now in just a bit. We appreciate everyone who's been on with us live today as we continue to get this live show going back again and, keep you guys updated with everything going on all across the country in college football. This is a great time of year. We get, it's not the full thing, but we get a taste of it, right? And it's exciting to hear about a lot of these new guys on campus and recruiting. That calendar has been pushed up big time. So a lot of the top guys in the country closing in on decisions right now or have already committed. So keep it locked. Group Chat Football Live, Group Chat Sports. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching today.
See you tomorrow.